Hey guys, I think I'm live. And I'm sorry you're staring. Let me move. There goes the microphone. Sorry, I'm really late. Totally unorganised. Yes, fun. Bone and silent. How is everybody? The camera's at a slightly different place, so if you see me doing lots of this, it's because I'm really tired. Thank you. Coffee man to the rescue. So I've really quickly just been trying to draw out, which is why I'm late logging on, because I want to try and keep this live under an hour. She says. Shavings everywhere. Hi Carol, hi Rob. Yeah. If I can't get my words out tonight, I apologise in advance. Yeah, I won't be able to get my words out. I'll have to remember you're there and not up there. So I'm just trying to get some, I don't know, sketch down, I think. I am totally feeling the sloth energy today. Hi Lindsay, hi Mel. I feel like a sloth. You know when your eyes just go, ugh. Yeah. That's me today. So the reason I'm doing a sloth, hi Yaz. I'm not going to go into detail, but if you're part of the group, you are aware that things have been happening, but I haven't obviously gone into detail. I'm still not going to go into detail, but it's been a really, really, really heavy few days, and I want to put a smile on my kiddo's face, and she's obsessed with sloths. She loves them. She knows all about them. She talked about them at her ASD assessment, and yeah, they're sort of everything to her. So I've decided, because she tends to steal anything that's sloth related, or you know the the flamingo China thing I drew. Do you remember that? Was it a flamingo? It was a flamingo, wasn't it? Yeah, she stole that. That's hanging up in her room. Anyway, I just thought I'd do a sloth. I've made this leaf too close to its head, but I quite like the thought of him sort of sneaking up underneath the leaves. I'm just going to... Oh, it's going to be noisy. Hang on. I'm just going to shove very quickly up on TikTok that I'm live. Although I wasn't sure I was going to do that again, but I will, because it helps bring people over when they don't know that I'm live. And while I'm doing that, here's a sneak peek at a finished piece I did today, and the video for this will be up next week. So I should be posting a video up, and it was basically to do a review on Stabilo, yes, Stabilo highlighters basically, and anything neon, because you know I'm nuts on neon, so why the heck not. Okay, that's going up, and that means I can ignore that now. Have I got my blue light? I don't know whether you're going to see it in... Let me turn that light off. Can you see? Yeah, go on, give it a go. I don't know if you're going to see this very well, but we'll give it a go. Coffee Man's just going to turn the big overhead. You sort of can. The neon glow. Her glasses frames should be white to the reference picture, but I decided that I wanted the neon, knowing it would glow white, to stand out, so I decided to do them in black, and I think it worked really, really well. Put it back on now. So, oh, is that turned on? Yeah, it's turned on. So that'll be a video going up next week. So keep your eyes peeled. The only annoying thing is the colour looks washed out on here, but you'll see on the video that it's not. Oh God, I can't stretch up there now. In fact, you'll see it on the, if I show you on the webcam, it's a lot darker on the webcam. Right, let's crack on. So, much to Yaz's delight, because Yaz is the one that sent me these, I am going to be using the Eco line and my Cheap Wish ones. Fancy doing something a bit different. And I don't want to do anything rainbowy. I want it to be, I don't mind it being rainbowy. So I think if I do anything, I'll probably add a bit of pink or blue. Blue, she likes blue. Like more naturally colours. Hi Erica. I need a sip of coffee. Is there any cut? No. Oh, it's hot, hot, hot. So I've got a couple of other greens from my Cheap Wish supplies. And I've got a couple of browns in there as well that I'm going to pull out. I don't know how different they are to the Ecoline ones though. Not hugely, I wouldn't imagine. And there is quite a dark green. So greens, there's an awful lot of greens. I've got 2 browns, a greyish brown and a blue. And a blue. So the E. coli brown. Is there much of a difference? A little bit. Little bit of a difference. I'm going to brighten you up a bit. You seem a bit dark. Stay still camera. Hi Sophie. And this is like the stony colour. And then obviously I need black for his nose. So that and black is probably what I use for his nose. I'm using the I'm running out of room. I'm using the Spectrum Noir 9x12 watermarker paper because it's brilliant. Let me zoom you up. No, you're up all the way up already. Am I in your way? It shouldn't be. So I'm just gonna have fun with him and just make him as delightful as I can for my kiddo. I have got my Spectrum Noir here, which I may pull out if I want something a bit darker. I know the Boulder and the Chocolate are quite nice colours, and so is the Clay. So I'm going to grab them, and I might grab, just throw it on the floor. Grab the Tawny and the Topaz as well. So these are the Spectrum Noir watercolour pens, because we don't have much in the way of brown. So we do the leaves first, as that's on the top of the paper, and I just need to eradicate some of the pencil lines. Let's get my putty rubber. Oh, sealed it shut. Open sesame. It's not going to open, is it? It's going to be a little sod. I can't open it. That's what I'm going to do with that one. Bonnita, when do I have to? By the end of the month. If you want it critiqued, it needs to be done by the end of the month. Because if you're happy for me to do a YouTube video based around it, it's going to be a monthly. Why do I keep looking up there? It's probably going to be a monthly thing that I do for YouTube. So as I say, if you're happy with it, let's just use a rubber, shall we? I can't be bothered tonight. Then get it done by the end of the month. Then I can get it videoed and critiqued, and probably out sort of early March to middle March. And then if it goes well, it's probably something we'll do on a regular basis. But I have got some other pictures as well that were emailed to me for a critique. But I'm not sure when I'm going to get the video done, because I have actually planned the next 3 weeks worth of videos. So we'll see. Well, that'll do, because I really can't bother. Not the attitude to have, but I just want to have fun tonight. I don't want it to be really stressful, so that's how we're going to do it. Hi Joe, my ring light is shining right on my computer. I'm eating cookie dough. Oh, please don't tell me that. Cookie dough. Hi. Yeah, I thought I'd do him just sort of peeking over. I want him to, as I say, I just want him to put a smile on my kiddo's face. So if I can put it up in her bedroom and it makes her smile in the morning, then I've done my job. I've lost it. There it is. Okay. I'm not being neat or tidy. Those of you that have watched these lives before with these pens know that I just do whatever happens. I might pop a bit of blue in there just to give it a bit of pop of colour. In fact, I've got this tealy green. Yeah. Just pop of colour. Paintbrush. I haven't got a lot of water in my pot, so I might have to get some. What's my favourite animal? Bird of prey. Any bird of prey. But I do have a soft spot for owls. As you can tell by my logo, which is now my tattoo. I love me owls. Especially little owls or burrowing owls, because they have the most adorable faces when they pull those funny winky faces. Always looks pretty messy when you start doing this, but have faith and just let it feather out and bleed out. Don't panic that you're seeing pencil or pen lines, because it will all work out in the end. What I want is, I've got a little straw here, because we're going to be doing not just splatters today, if I can get this working, if I've got the breath. A bit of colour back in there, get in there. I should have grabbed some kitchen roll. I've got a bit of kitchen roll left over from the other. There we go. Okay, yeah, it looks really washed out through the camera. It's not that washed out. I might keep it a bit darker today so you can see it. We are drawing, I don't know if you can see it now. There's his eyes, his nose, top of his head. We're drawing a sloth for my kiddo. Have I got any colour left? Oh, I have. Haha. We're just mess making today, Joe. We're having fun and mess making. Let's be as chilled as we can. I'll make this one darker, I think. You want to leave some white spaces, because as the watercolour spreads out, if you want some lighter patches, you need that space. If you fill the whole area with colour, you'll never get those sort of lighter patches that you want. So don't ever be afraid to leave light areas. Oh, that is cool. I love eagle owls. There's just something about them. I've got a picture, like an old Polaroid picture from when I was about 15, maybe even 14, of me holding an owl. and it's still one of my favourite pictures. And I went to Stratford-upon-Avon years and years and years ago, and if you do the William Shakespeare house tour, you end up at, oh my god, I'm going to forget her name now, his wife, anyway, his wife's house, and it was really snowy and freezing cold, and there was no one else there, so I literally had the whole of the Eagle Centre to myself, and I had literally an hour of being able to fly the birds with no one else there. I'm Kent in the UK. Right, well, it's still bluey. I'm going to do one this way. Where's my straw gone? There. This is what I'm going to do on the top of his head. I want one down the middle. That'll do. Oh, don't blame you, darling. God, not wet enough. If I pass out because I've run out of air, I'd send help because he's useless in a crisis. God, jeez. Right, clean wet brush. Might do some clean wet spots on there as well while it's starting to dry. You've got some quite cute leaves happening here. That looks a bit lost under there. I think I need to probably pull some colour. If there's one thing I've learnt with everything that's been going on, you have to take time out for yourself. It's not selfish, it's necessary. Love this colour. Once it's all dry, I'll probably go in and add a few stemmy things, details. Then because this is an older leaf, I want this more green. If I put any blue in it, it'll be from blue and not so much that teal, because the teal is quite dark. Your Christmas presents in the new vlog, Joe. We've put a little thank you on there for you. She was wearing it outside in the storm. Nearly got blew away. Might use a bigger brush for that. It's quite a big leaf. Realised, Erica, if you put a share in the group for me, lovely. I'm just going to do it on my feed, but really should have put more water in my cup. just do my share. One more to do. There we go. Hi, Wendy. Okay, well, there's still colour on my brush. Oh, play ball, come on. It's not funny. Gives you a head rush. I think I need to actually make it darker now I've said that. This has got some real nice elements in it. I think this is missing a bit of punch. Pretty sure I left my child up there all chilled out, ready to go to sleep. Of course, she can't stay like that, can she? I'll just leave that to bleed out. And let's see what we've got left on the brush. I'm going to use a smaller one now. Clean but wet. And we'll just leave that to do its thing. So that's pretty much the green and the blue done with. Hi, Jen. And I'm probably going to work on his eyes because we may need the hairdryer to come out. And I'm debating how to do his eyes. I think I'm going to use masking fluid around the outside. Give it a shake. Highlights on his nose. His eyes are different shapes, but I'm really not going to worry that much about it. Catching up with your comments. Don't think I've missed. Oh yes, yep. Yeah, I've seen those. I think that'll do for eye highlights. I don't think I want... I think their eyes are pretty much black, aren't they? Probably should have let that dry a little bit longer, but hey ho. Right, another wet brush. Just want to do it on that leaf there, it just needs to be a bit stronger. See how well these pens blend out. Bit too much water on this side. I'll do for now, and I'll work on more of it a bit later. I'm using the Eco line and the cheap Wish ones, but I'm using more the Eco line than anything else. I'm choosing a Sloth because it's my kid's favourite, and I want to cheer her up because it's been a really horrible week. So I'm going to do this, and I just want it sort of peeking out, saying hello, so when she wakes up in the morning she can see it and yeah, put a smile on her face. Sorry, that was a really noisy slurp. Okay, so while that's drying, I need to check. I have a feeling I'm going to have to bring some of the Spectrum Noir in, so that's pretty close. I don't think any of these are going to be... I think the topaz I'm going to use for the lighter hair. Yeah, my topaz. Oh no, clay. This topaz can go away. I'm basically looking for a dark brown. I want to use sepia, but I have a feeling sepia is one that... Oh no, sepia might be alright. If I mix sepia with the Eco line, could work. Sepia and the Eco line, and then they can go back. I did try chocolate. Let me try... The only one I didn't try was peat. Peat might be nice. Let's try the 3. I'm just going to do like a splodge colour of all 3, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So we've got sepia and peat in the Spectrum Noir, and the Eco line's sepia, which is 416. I don't think I actually realised it had names on when I did the swatch, when I did the review for these pens. Yeah, sepia is an amazing colour. We do need, because that is the darkest area, isn't it? Bark might be dark enough because we need it for... Right, okay, so bark. Bark for the eye bits, peat, sepia, and the sepia from the Eco line for the top head. So let's just do it. So I'm literally going to plonk the colour on. So it sounds like it's absolutely tipping it down. Fair size brush. We need dark in there. Can you see? Yeah. Oh my god. If I go bright red. That's really, really sweet. Okay, what colour did I say I was going to use? I better put it away. No, I haven't. Where's my fawn gone? Who stole my fawn? No one. I put it away and it's not fawn at all, it's topaz. Honestly, I would pass out. That was quite tiring. It wasn't topaz, it was fawn. What the hell have I done with it? Oh, it's worse than Christmas when you're wrapping bloody presents. Tawny. I bet it was tawny. You know when you're wrapping presents, you turn around, your scissors have disappeared. I actually have no clue what I've done with that pen. Do. This one's just too yellow. What I'll do just to match it up is I'll do a couple that side. I don't want it too heavy on the colour, but I want it heavy enough that you can see it, but not too heavy. Seriously, no idea what I did with it. Wash that out. Just don't panic if you get any lines on your paper. Just let it sit there and do what it needs to do. Up here I'm going to have to add more colour, but I need to wait for it to dry before I can do that. So while this is all sitting, spreading and doing what it needs to do, I can now go in with not my sepia. Totally forgotten what I said I was going to use. Bark, wasn't it? Yeah. I am going to fill this space because around his eyes it does need to be darker. If I need to mix in a bit of black, then I will, but at this stage I'm not going to worry. It's raining out there. I thought you had your headphones on. Yeah, I want it to be quite solid. But it's quite cute. That must be your computer. Yeah. Thank you, lovely. I'm keeping this under an hour, so more than likely I won't be here when you get back, but thank you. Okay, so you can see that it's all starting to wash out a bit now. So I'm just going to continue leaving it where it is. I'm just going to... bit of grey at the top for the nose. Pooling a bit on the water there, so just get rid of some of that. He's got really noisy fans on his computer and quite often it makes it sound like it's raining. Get some feathery shading-y thing going on here, just to give his face a bit of shape. When it's all dry, I can get rid of the masking fluid. Get over there. So we're 35 minutes in and I've managed to do all of that. So that's actually really, really good. I keep looking up there thinking the camera's up there and you're right in front of me. Cinnamon hazelnut, nice. Oh, I'm enjoying this cuppa. I heard something on the radio the other day going, oh my God, somebody had like 4 cups of coffee for the entire day. I'm like, what? That's my morning beverage. If I haven't had 4 by 11 o'clock, you know there's something wrong. Darken these up while we're at it. So I'm going to keep these pretty solid because I want it to be nice and dark and effective. But the ones that I'm doing on top of his head now will be washed out, just to soften it a bit really. Like so. In fact, I don't even mind going over the top of his head because he needs to be a bit messy. Oh, bless you. I've just realised I've gone out and ideally I need to come down. Not that I'm being really fussy. I don't think she would be bothered either, so I don't know why I'm worrying so much. Yeah, I'm quite bad. I don't drink much in the way of water or fizzy or anything like that, so coffee is my go-to pretty much all the time. Oh, how dare you sneeze twice. Okay, what I haven't done, but I haven't got enough on my brush now. There's plenty up there. I want to try and sneak this onto her door tonight. So when she wakes up, it'll be hanging on the back of her door. That is quite cute. The eye patches don't match though, which is irritating me. .30 AM. It's really hard trying to time all the live feeds for the American and the Australian audience. Trying to capture all you guys when we can. Right, I'm going to get clean water. Just patch here and there, especially in the middle bit. And I need to let that dry. I'm wondering whether I should get the hairdryer out. If I do, I'll unplug the microphone. I'm going to get the hairdryer out. Bear with me. Right. It's plugged in, so I'm going to unplug the remote. No, the mic. The remote. So, chat amongst yourselves. If anybody's on the phone, can you try and find, what's the closest thing to a sloth you will get on your mobile phone? A monkey. Try and find your monkey emoji and comment with the monkey emoji. I think. So if you're going to do that, guys, as I've said before, do it on the cold setting. Oh, we've got gorillas on there as well. Oh, I never knew that. Ah. Okay. Let's see if we can get this off without ruining the whole thing. There we go. I'm happy with that. I am going to use a black marker though for the eyes because I want that to be a bit stronger. It's definitely raining now. If his computer's making that noise, that is concerning. I'm going to brighten it up. I don't know if it looks that dark or not, actually. I don't think it does. That's probably a bit more, possibly. I'm wondering whether I should put her name up the top. I'm now watching you on 2 devices. As long as you keep me going on 2 devices. I am just over 100 hours before I get monetized. So fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. I am wondering whether I should put her name up there. I think he's done. What do you think? I don't think I can do a lot more. It's going to maybe make his nostril bits a bit darker, but... Don't forget the latest vlog is up as well if you haven't seen it. Right, these don't need to be so many. So I'm going to get rid of a couple of them. He's cute. I like him. He's very cute. Going to use the little brush, not that I need to actually, it's quite light. Let's use, you do get a fine end on the aqua pens, and I don't always use them very often, but they are pretty good if you want to get some fine detail in. If I'm going to do some, you probably can't see it through the camera, let me use a darker colour. Pop a few finer hairs. Let me zoom you in so you can see. There you go. Cute. Trying to make sure I keep you on in view. Right, oops, let's zoom you out. Yeah, I think I'm a bit happier now he's got... Let's try... Right, okay, name. Let me check. I'm no good at hand lettering, so I'm going to go to DA Font. If you don't know what DA Font is a resource for free commercial use and licensed fonts. So it's got loads and loads and loads of fonts on there. So I'm going to go on there. And I really like that one actually, but I can't see what it's called. Clarista? Oh, dagnammit. So you can search hand lettering, where are you? Handwritten, I think it comes under. Then I'm going to put in, no, let's have lowercase. Amelie. We want large, so it's easier to see. And then you can see how the word you're looking for is going to look in a certain typeface. So that's really cute, that one. I like that one. And it says on there whether they're copyright free, whether they're licensed. It's definitely raining. I like that one. I quite like the bounciness of that one. There is, oh, I've forgotten the name of it. There is someone I follow on Instagram who does it, but I don't think they're particularly cheap. But if you Google custom tissue paper, you'll see quite a few come up. I want something quite friendly for her. I actually really like the simplicity of that one. I think simple would go quite nicely with the style of drawing that we've done. But then we haven't got a lot of space. Right, let me find one more page. I'm not particularly enamored with any of them actually. Or should I just put high? I could just put high. I'm getting bored of looking now, so okay, I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to do it in pencil first, but I am going to put high first. I want him to be really friendly. And I'm going to do it just where that little dot is. That's going to be the dot to the H. No, not feeling that. I don't know what I'm doing. Hip 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 hooray. Okay, I'm just going to do it because if I overthink it, I'm not going to be able to do it properly. Okay. That'll do. And that's as good as my hand lettering is going to get today. I can't rub it out until that's dry, so I'll do it a bit later, I think. There's my little eraser, actually. I'll do it with that one. Probably should have done the M slightly different, but I'm sure she's not going to be picking me up on my hand lettering skills. Where I got the font ideas from, it's called DA font. Literally just Google DA font. Now I am going to put a little, first of all I need to sign it. And underneath here, a little note from me. So that is her cheer me up picture for the morning. I'm going to go hang up on her door. So hopefully she sees it and puts a little smile on her face before she goes to school in the morning. It is showing up much lighter. Let me... Can you see it on the webcam any better? Not really. That shows how dark the leaves are much better than it is. So sorry it's a quickie. As I say, I really am... if you're in the group, you know, so I'm not going to repeat myself. But thank you very much for joining me. I am sorry it is a quick one. Tidy up in the morning, can't bother to do it now. My birthday tomorrow. Yay! And I'll be doing voiceovers tomorrow. So I'm happy doing that on my birthday. The only time I don't mind working is when I'm actually doing something I want to do. So that's a happy birthday for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have enjoyed it, if you are new to watching me, I do go live every Wednesday. If you've got any ideas of what you would like to see me do live, please don't hesitate to pop in the comments. Come and join the Facebook group Bonnita Doodles. You can put suggestions in there forward with regards to the type of videos that you'd like to see on the live feed. Come and find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. If you want to see any different types of videos, very different on TikTok. And keep your eye out next week for this video that's going to be released. And there's a tutorial coming out as well. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And hit the little bell icon for all. And then that way you get notified when a new video goes up and whenever I go live. So have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whichever it may be. And thank you for all those that said happy birthday. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.